Welcome to Share Talk, the only podcast where investors come first.
Hello and welcome to Share Talk. Today I'm joined by the Executive Chairman of Union Jack-Oil, David Bramhill. How are you today, David?
Very well, Zach. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning to you. It's been a long time since we spoke, and maybe partly because of that, the share price has gone through the roof over the last few months. Could you tell us exactly what's going on, or roughly what's going on, what's going on at Union Jack at the moment?
Yes, been delighted. I believe everyone knows that we last year we've been involved, 18 months actually, we've been involved with the West Newton project, which has been very, very good for us. We've drilled a well with West Newton A2. We're part of that with Railbold and Raffling Energy, and we've got a very, very nice looking discovery. We know we've got a marvellous gas situation up there, and we're just waiting to conduct an EWT, an extended well test, which we have approval for. And not just that, we've got another well which is going to be drilled 2.5 kilometres away on what they call the B site. So on activity at West Newton, the news flow will be hopefully all very, very good, and we find what we expect and what we hope to find.
What sort of size of asset, what size of project are we looking at?
Well, basically, the size of project we're looking at is offshore resources onshore.
In terms of the scale of what you're doing there, I mean, there are a lot of minnow companies around, but it appears that the speculation that you've got actually, let's say you could be mid-tier.
Oh, that would be easily. It could be. It's too early. I'm not going to crow yet. It's far too early. But the results that we're getting, you're talking some serious amounts of billion cubic feet of gas there, and the oil column, a 45-metre oil column. We really, really don't know. We have to test it. It could be condensate, very high quality gas. We just don't know. But I would suggest that by Christmas time, which isn't all that far away, scaringly, we're going to know exactly what we've got hold of. We know there's a terrific gas resource there anyway. So I think we're all feeling really, really relaxed about West Newton. A bit early to be mentioning BP, but I dare say that if it's as good as we think it is, then who knows?
Right, and in terms of production and that side of things, what's the first to come on stream? When could that come on stream? And are you funded to get there? Let's say
we're funded for this year's program, and my feeling is that should this B1 well comes in, then it's going to change the whole scope of everything that happens within this company, not just Union Jack, but Railbold as well. But time will tell.
And you're happy to proceed along your own path? You're not looking for other bigger partners or looking to sell on or to do any other fancy stuff like that?
It's too early. Obviously, if we find if it's as good as we think it is, then we'll have no choice in the matter. It won't be our decision whether we sell on or not. Somebody will come along and do what normally happens when juniors make a massive discovery. I hope, should anything like that happen, the company will be left alone, because we've got, it's not just about West Newton. However, it is the biggest one and biggest project we have. But we've also got Biscathorpe, which we're going to be drilling sometime in the future, a sidetrack. We've a site called Wrestle, which is a good discovery. That would be coming on stream second half of this year, and we're basically well into that. Egdon have done a great job. They're the operators. It's moving ahead nicely, and we'll be seeing a decent cash flow from that project very, very soon. So we've a 55% interest in the producing field, Kennington. Everything we are involved with is up in the North Midlands and the Humber Basin, a very prolific oil producing area. So we're happy. After all the years of, I use the word strife with planning and all this, everything does appear to be coming good at long last.
Right, and just the final question, I don't want to tempt fate, but it seems to me that what you've been doing, what you've done over the last, let's say, couple of years, you seem to have done much better than other UK please the market much more than other UK explorers have done. Is that to do with the geology in terms of that northeast of England being basically an extension of the North Sea, and therefore it's just basically like a North Sea play, but luckily onshore? Or is it something to do with the way that you're particularly good at sniffing out the best projects?
I do believe our technical team, even though we're not operators, the technical team we have is second to none, and we do spend a lot of money on, I suppose, what you would call research and design. Our geologist, Graham Ball, he's always thinking of a test we can do, something to prove this, something to prove that. And so far, he's been very, very good. Now, this isn't me. My job really is to ensure that the companies run properly. I think I'm doing a reasonable job there. But this is all about the people around you. We've got a terrific team, Zach, and most of them. You've met them. They've been with me for 25 years. Some of them, Joe O'Farrell, and we've also always been really, really lucky. Or people have been very happy to give us money to invest in these projects. But there's never a week go by. Don't worry, we're not placing at the moment. But there's always a company or an institution that would like to put some money in for us to basically spend in the ground. So that's nice. We've never, touch wood, thankfully, we've never really struggled. We've always been able to raise money for a decent program. And I think without activity, nothing happens. I think we all know that. This is really the market driver for AIM. You need money. That's our feel. You need to be able to have a decent work program forward, which you can stick to on a decent time frame. So it's a combination of things. We did struggle, Zach, for quite a few years on planning issues and all that, but everything seems to be coming good, and it hasn't come soon enough in my book.
Okay, well, on that very cheerful note, David Bramhill, Executive Chairman at UJO.L, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Zach. Thanks for your time.
Cheers.
Thank you for listening. Remember to visit our website for more news and other podcasts at www.share-talk.com.